Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Patch Day. I hope everybody's doing well today. Hello, Nick. Hello, Versus. Hope you're doing well. We are diving right into patch content today. So, we're gonna start with the MSQ. So we're going to do the story. We're going to do the story quests, the main story quests. I have no idea what to expect. Like, at all. I haven't really I kind of glossed over, like, the patch notes for as far as, like, the new content. But I don't really know anything. And I'm very simultaneously concerned and hopeful about where the story is gonna go from here. Because my feelings on Dawntrail thus far, I've been a little bit disappointed. And that's not to say that I don't like Dawntrail. I do. Dawntrail was so much fun. Like, I was smiling the whole way, but there are definitely problems. And I'm hoping that some of those problems get addressed during these patches. So, there's a lot of great quality of life stuff that's happening. This patch brought us some housing things. We have an emote I've been begging for forever, although I need to get the MGP on my character to buy it, but stuff I'm very excited about. The job changes seem really cool, but as a pick domain, I am a little biased. I know a lot of people are a little salty towards pictomancers right now. Like, sorry for being perfect. /J/HJ. So yeah. I had to, like, reset up not this again. Verily. Let's levy a fee. Why is this happening again? Why is this happening again? I appreciate you, but I wish the card was showing. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do that whole thing again. Well, I mean, I heard we weren't having the same mix-it-up issues. So maybe it's just the Streamloots overlay, but I could hear it. I'm gonna spend not as much time trying to figure this out, but I will try to fix it. Okay, so it's just the visual stuff. Cause did you at least hear my milkshake, or was it the same situation as before? Did you at least hear my milkshake? What is happening? And then it just started working randomly last time we had this issue. Like, I never found a fix for it. It just was like, oh, we're gonna work now. I'm very sorry. I will remind me to refund you that card after stream. I don't want to do it now because I don't want to have to, like, dig. Well, maybe I should just have my Streamloots thing up anyway, since we're having issues again. I swear to God. Why is it always... don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, all the same overlays are on this screen. Oh, wait. That one was not. Why was that hidden? And if it was hidden, why could I still hear it? Let me...
How do you feel, though? Angry!
It was that. What the fuck? I don't even know how that happened. Did you hear it? Okay. One second. I'm trying to...
A test of your reflexes!
Oh, Jesus. Perfect. Yeah, for some reason, it was hidden on this screen. I mean, I know why it was hidden. I think I had it hidden, while I was, recording something. But, okay. Well, that's that. But now that we've figured out what the problem is, we're gonna change screens anyway. Hi, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But hey, before that, I'm sure y'all have already listened to it, but I'm just really proud. I'm really proud someone played on stream. I was happy to be a part of Husky by the Geeks cover of It's Showtime, the Arcadian 1 song. And it's, I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. I'm on the thumbnail and everything. It's kind of wild. So to get hype for the upcoming patch and all of the content we're doing today, I'm gonna play the song for y'all, assuming that this works. And the audio should work, or I swear to God. That's a crotch. Listen, it's not my fault that's how he starts the video. That's not my fault. But yeah, this was so cool. It was such a cool opportunity, and I just really want to play it on stream, just at least once. At least once. Before we get started, because I'm extremely proud. I'm going to post the link. Don't quote me like that. Don't quote me like that. Don't call me out. Anyway. Pay less attention to the cross, pay more attention to the bass guitar. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So yeah, I recorded for this a few months ago, and it was kind of a catalyst to me deciding, like, getting fully on board with continuing to work on my vocal therapy. So even though it's just at home stuff, like, I don't have a vocal therapist or a voice coach. I wish I had a voice coach. So I'm just doing stuff on my own, and just participating in a chorus. So it was really fun. And even the lyrics are easy. The lyrics are easy. It's ah and oh and whoa. And sometimes it's a oh as opposed to an oh. No oh-ohs. No oh-ohs. Anyway, let's stop looking at the crotch and admiring this incredible VV tattoo, and let's listen to the song before we get started. It's me! It me again. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, lots of VTubers. Lots of VTube. It was so much fun to record. I ended up recording like basically all of the soprano and alto parts because there were like a few like options. So I was thank you versus thank you so much. So I recorded like multiple octaves, and I recorded like all the harmonies. And I can add it to my resume / portfolio. That's right. I could be like, hey, I was in this. So if I audition for something, I can be like, this is a thing I did. And so, as I'm gearing up to do more of my own music on my own, it's a nice thing, and I also want to participate in more projects. This is the first thing I've done since Dodie Take This Down, which was before I was a VTuber. Dodie Take This Down was thank you. Dodie Take This Down was a Critical Role fan musical using the music of Dear Evan Hansen. Also, one second, I'm going to check something. Okay, cool. There's going to be a little change to the schedule, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll make it work. So yeah, I was very, very happy to do this, and you know, he scheduled it when FF14 went down for maintenance. So please go support the video. Please go like. Please go give the video some watches, because I want to encourage more projects like this. I want to make sure that creators, musicians, and stuff feel more confident in making collaborative work with various fan communities and stuff. And I think choirs... Darren. Versus is here having a party. Okay. That just reminds me of all the things I need to do on this character. Oh no. So many emotes, so many dances, so many everything. Yeah, make that drink. I need a drink. This is the look of a Lulafeld that needs a drink. So yeah. The Curse of Alts. Well, yeah, fortunately, this is gonna become my main, so I'm gonna be less pressured to get everything on all of my RP characters, unless I specifically want it for RP. Hi, Violet. Also, Venus. Be sure to go follow Violet as well. Violet is lovely, and perhaps one day we'll return to streaming. Because they are a delight. I hope you're doing well at your work function. I hope all is well. And also, this is a gay bunny right here. This is a gay bunny. So yeah. So yes, like I said, please go support the video. Please go give it likes. Go subscribe, because Husky does a lot of good music covers, and needs a lot more love. Like, music in general on YouTube needs a lot more love than it gets. Look at this doofus. Just showing off all the emotes. Anywho, whew, okay. I got really hype about the song and then I forgot what I'm doing. Also, I should unmute the game music now that we have heard the song. Why are you like this? Also, I have that emote too. There's so many emotes I need. Okay. So we're gonna start with MSQ. So, story, spoilers, obvi. And then, hopefully, if it doesn't take too long, we'll dive right into the Alliance raid, which is an FF11 crossover. So if you've ever played FF11, you might appreciate. Stop sweeping me! My poor seal. My poor seal. I did manage to pick up this emote before the event ended. Now these are two characters that very much look like they're... Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I need to finish my squadron stuff. Anyway! Did you want to continue just fucking around, or do you want to play the game? I mean, to be fair, this is very much the game. This is very much what the game is. It's just making emotes at your fellow players. There's a story too, but you know. There's like raids and dungeons and stuff, but you know. This is what the game is. This is what the game is. True in-game content faffing about. That's accurate. So yeah. I'm gonna go pick up the I'm gonna do the thing. It's a pleasure as always, Caelia. Have you been able to relax lately? No. Demons and gods and dragons, but let's be real. True. Wonderful as busy of you have been with the rite of succession, among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Tuliolal at a more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos at Jbaliab Thai. I still don't know how everything is pronounced. Is such a way to do so. They are made the traditional way and laden with fillings and are absolutely sublime. I'm glad we ate before stream and I still have half a burger here. Perhaps we should have gotten tacos. Oh well. I kind of forgot about that, like, correlation. It's fine. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, Brook Evu, will look after you. I still need to do the role quests on this character. That's who I think of when I think of Brook Evu. Bum, 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 bum. Well, if it isn't Caelia, alone today, are you? No. My partner's over there. Game? Oh. I see. If you have a hankering for tacos, then they're on the house. Consider it a token of gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring your meal as soon as it's ready. Treasures? I love everybody just staring at this one seat. It's like, Wow. This is a chair. This is a chair. It's incredible. No one's sitting in it. We're just... It's giving Critical Role campaign 2. It's a chair. You still love tacos, I hope. Heh, you ate so many when you were turned 5, you could barely move afterwards. What? Oh, I should turn that off. No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right, sorry. It's still strange for me too. Just the other day, you were a little boy clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Yasalani, and now you're a grown man with a face full of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me. What is going on? We're lying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now, on you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria. Oh! Okay. Okay. I was like, wait. Am I having a stroke? Like, what did I forget? Put a whoopee cushion on the chair? Yes. I would absolutely do that. Back in Alexandria, we had electro. If I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. But here, I'm helpless, a culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me, gods, I'd never felt so embarrassed. Couldn't you go back to Solution 9 then? Because, like, it's still there. Sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems life is really different within the dome. My wife and children, I was thinking I'd have them join me once things settled, but at this rate... I say you send for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever's necessary to make it work. Oh, here she comes. I didn't mean to overhear it, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life in Tuliolao. Wuklemat? The protagonist. She's here. To aid folk like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. Oh, look who it is! I was just about to go and find you, Caelia. You don't mind the company, I hope. I could use a bite to eat myself. Well, there are more empty chairs, if other people aren't staring at it. It's kind of awkward. Ah, the tacos here never disappoint. And they come with green and red salsa. So what have you been up to lately? Oh, you know. Oh, you know. I've been making a name for myself at the Arcadian. I say, as I literally just got Caelia through those raids like last week. The normal ones. I'll get to the Savage eventually, if Naito's still doing it. You're fighting in the arena in Alexandria? By facing off against tough opponents, I'd wager you've honed your skills even further. As for myself, I'm being kept busy with duties at the palace, but whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. That way, I can better understand the problems they have and share them with Kona to figure out solutions. I just kind of realized that I kind of based, not personality, but I kind of based Ander, who's my Terraria character. It's a whole thing, don't ask. I kind of based Ander's, like, Queen of the People vibe on Wuklemat without intentionally doing so. I was on one such walk just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Kwan and I have something to discuss with you as Dawn servants. Do you have time to come to the palace? Are you going to make me your third Dawn servant? Great, I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you finish here. Vow of reason, vow of resolve, and vow of ridiculous. Vow of really gay. Vow of restaurant enjoyer. I'm so dumb. I was feeling some trepidation about this story, but I don't know, something about... There's a lot of criticism to be had about Wiklamat, but what's happening right now is not. Is not. Like, I still love her. Mistress Caelia is always an honor. Valquana has stepped away to attend to a pressing matter, but he should join you within before long. Okay. Oh, these nerds are here? Okay. Like, I appreciate that 3 of my favorite scions are in here. I would say that these are my top 4. Oh, you're all here too? Alcona summoned us, though truth be told, Alphino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. He asked us to share our knowledge of Hannish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We were, of course, happy to oblige him. Kryl and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Urianger have left to resume their tour of Tyrol. Stola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Koana's permission to investigate living memory. That sounds about right. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point. If the look she had in her eyes was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're like to be stuck with her for a while. Can I make fun of her for her, little incantation? As for Stinian, we know neither where he is nor what he's doing. Some things never change. That's valid. I think what weirds me out is how central the scions are to this story. Because, like, I get that they're doing stuff. I get what they're doing. It just doesn't seem as necessary. Like, Kryl, yes, absolutely. Brahatia, absolutely, because we promised to go with him on adventures. I love Alize and Alphino, but and Thancred and Oriage. I love all the Scions. It's just weird that they're all here in Tyrol. Like, nobody was like, okay, crisis over, I'm going home. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. I think there's enough Scions to go around. What's going on? The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. That's not shocking. A state funeral will soon be held in, in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sveen. King Gulul Jah and his administration have invited us to attend. I forgot the Gulul Jah was the king now. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yasulani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the Queen be thus honored. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. She's gonna come back because of her crown. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Though Sveen was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed, a funeral will give Alexandrians the chance to come together, to express their grief, that they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go, not only to be there for Gulul Jah, but to put this chapter behind us. What kind of nonsense is going to happen? She's going to come back, because of her crown. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wish to attend the funeral. You know Sveen as well, after all. I think I should go too. I'm not going to start questioning. Because you consider yourself responsible for her demise, I take it, but that's not a burden you bear alone. No. It's not about her. It's not about her. It's about the people. I'm not gonna put an end to somebody and not own it and let the people just suffer in silence. It's not how I roll. Here's my idea. As Val, I'll attend the funeral as a representative of Tuliolal. Meanwhile, you can go in a personal capacity and watch over the people as they mourn. I feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sveen was, to her people and to others, so let us stand with you. Besides, we did see kind of a lot of her history in that one dungeon, so it's not like we're complete strangers. Then it's decided, let's head to Solution 9 and look for Gulul Jah in the back room. Yes, the back room. A perfect place for a king. Crossroads. Ooh, I love it when we get the little title card for the patch. It's fun. I always forget that they do that, and then it appears, and I'm like, ooh! We're at a crossroads? Back to solution 9. The city with the best color palette. It kind of matches me. Like, it's techie instead of magical, but like... Tell me the city doesn't match my, like, the color palette just matches me perfectly. Okay, cool. The back rooms... We're on this side? Yeah. Neon Stein. I want a Neon Stein. You got into the back room? Yes. Another thing I want to do on this character is, ocean fishing. I've done a little bit. I think I got fishing to 51 already. But I want the shark on this character specifically. Because it's me. And also, I want some of the cool titles. There's a title that's like the final fish. Or big fish. I want it. I want all the fish titles. Give me more fish and ocean themed titles, thank you. Ah, you came for the funeral. Why are you still wearing that? Couldn't you have like a nicer outfit that isn't so dirty? You're the king. Like, I'm not saying you have to like look ostentatious, but yikes. Of course, I'm the only one who will officially take part though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. I'm good. Shayla's always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Everkeep's systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I brought you gâteau au chocolat. It's a kind of cake. I think you'll like it. Not French. Thank you, Lamati, and thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here, according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Are the flowers gonna, like, take over their minds? Like, what is the bullshit that's gonna happen? That's... Considering that all worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? I mean, it makes sense, though, when you think about it. Because flowers are a symbol of life, regardless of the type of flower. Like, all flowers have different meanings, but they all represent life. So, like, using them as, like, an offering for the departed makes sense. The flowers are being handed out at Praxis Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with, Gosan. He was apparently Sven's aide and the one that sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. Praxis Park. Oh, by the way, the reason that we kind of started later than expected was I was supposed to have an appointment today. That was very important for me to continue taking my medication because I was like out. I was like out as of today. And apparently they had canceled it this morning and I didn't see that I didn't see the message for some reason on my phone. And so I had to spend time like not only rescheduling the appointment, which by the way is on Violet's birthday, which is in January. And I've already waited like 2 months for this appointment. And I had to do the song and dance of, hey, please continue my medication then. And send it to the pharmacy near where I live now, not where I used to live. So that's why we started a little bit late. Why, you're... I'm Val Wuklamata Tuliolal. Thank you for extending us an invitation to Squeen. Oh my god. Squeenix? The pieces are falling together. Squeen Fiend. Queen's Fiend's funeral. I'm gonna say Squeen again. I just know it. We are honored, truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I am Gosan, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I have been responsible for administering affairs of state. Also, I really like this bun. I wish this bun was offered to female characters, because, like, it's cute. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the corner yonder, or counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What? You need to wear regulators to the funeral? Rest assured they're not a requirement. We're aware your people do not use them. You see, people in the Alexandria of old were tokens... I thought this is word. I swear I can read. Wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such tokens were black, it was suggested that we might wear regulators painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we're able. I see. Yeah, it's regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen Sveen. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower. Why did they have to... Why'd they have to make her name rhyme with the word queen? You just say Queen Sveen, Squeen Fiend. The only queen that gets a pass for this is Queen Frostine. I will. The proceedings will soon begin in this plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. I don't like this. Something is gonna happen. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. The zoom in on the crown. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, lilies. Why is it so quiet? Isn't it supposed to be this quiet?
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together. Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we must. We will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
I don't know if it's just me. I feel like there's tension here. Despite the music.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
Oh, God.
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I
Hi,
miss
sir.
her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That
What?
doesn't make sense.
One second, let me pause. Hi! Hi, Cass, welcome! Witchy Ray Time, hello, hello, hello everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Caelia Mer, the Sea Witch. Welcome, 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 welcome. We are playing Final Fantasy XIV today. We're doing the patch content, so if you're a FF14 fan and you don't want to be spoiled, it's okay if you hop out now. Cass, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Looks like you were doing art. Your art is gorgeous. I look forward to seeing what you did. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Cass, if you need to do your post-stream self-care, please go do that. Take care of yourself. It's important. Do it, or else I'll get you. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. So we're gonna be seeing lots of story and stuff here, so bear with me. So yeah, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Gonna hop out because it's streamed for longer than planned, but I'm exhausted. I bet I have been there. So go take care of yourself. Do what you do. Be sure to do your like hand and wrist stretches to cool down. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful night, and thank you for bringing your community here, folks from Cass's community. If you like JRPGs and JRPG adjacent things, and we also love FF14 here. Feel free to give a follow, but otherwise, thank you for just hanging out. Feel free to chat, feel free to lurk, however you like to engage with Twitch community. It's all good here, no pressure either way. And again, if you don't want to be spoiled and you need to hop out, no, absolutely no judgment here. I appreciate y'all being here. And it's so good to see you, Cass. I missed you. I hope we can hang out soon. Familiars, be sure to follow Cass as well because their art is so good. It's so good. Their art is so good. I'm hoping that I can commission some overlays once things kind of calm down financially, because they also do incredible overlays as well. Absolutely gorgeous work. And also more witchy vibes. So if you like witchy vibes, yeah. Because go do what you gotta do. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And we're going to continue the new patch story in FF14. One last spoiler. Kaz is an international treasure, not just a national treasure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good night. Hey, no biting. No biting. TOS. Alright. One last spoiler warning before we continue the cutscene. It's sad. It's a funeral. It's sad. Alright. No. Oh no, I can't teleport. No!
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
You need to give it time.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yorkui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die.
And that's kind of like been
could be the same
A
for
big
Queen
theme of
Sveen, you know?
Dawntrail.
If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
Well,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit.
you had a good thing going there, Wilclamot.
As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
I have a suggestion.
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help.
I just had a weird thought. Give them the echo. Give them all the echo. Give them all the echo and have them look into the Warrior of Light's history. Because I remember one thing. I remember Fordola getting like your whole like story and then being like, oh, you've been through a lot. How the fuck? Give them some perspective. Give them some perspective. Induce a star shower. Egg! Hello, King. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, we're doing MSQ story, so spoiler warning. So yeah. But honestly, give them all the echo. I don't know how you do that. Give them all the echo.
What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead?
Remember.
I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts.
Remember that they
It's the
once
same
lived.
with Queen Sveen. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad. I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Guloja.
As a recently inducted member of the Orphan Club,
Why
I get
don't
it.
we continue this somewhere else?
What's about to happen? I swear, I am so on edge. I was fully expecting some fuck shit to happen during that funeral. Like that all the regulators were gonna do something, or that the flowers were gonna somehow bring her life. I'm pretty sure the crown is gonna bring her back. Because the crown is supposed to be her regulator, right? What did they change? I know they've made a lot of like little changes. What did they change? Oh, thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. She re-recorded those lines. Thank God. Thank fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is such a relief. One of my complaints about Dawn Trail is that the voice direction has been not good. I haven't noticed any issues with the voice direction in that cutscene just now, but like a lot of the actors that we've heard before, it was never a matter of the actor. It was never a matter of Wuklamat's actor. Because all of the actors were not great. Also, sorry for the ads. We're gonna let the ads run and while I chat about this. All of the actors were not doing well. And it had nothing to do with how good the actors are, because we've heard them before. We know that they're good. We know that they are freaking phenomenal. Like, but like the Scions weren't, the actors for the Scions and Wuklamat and everyone were not given great direction, in my opinion. Like, it really seemed like the Sveen's, Wuklamat's original lines in that trial did not fit the, like, did not fit the intensity of the moment. So whoever did the voice direction in 7.0, and I know they had like a lot of like changing of the guard stuff for the localization, it was not good. So I'm so glad she re-recorded, and it makes sense for her to, if they're gonna re-record, it made sense for them to re-record for this patch, since we're getting the EX version of that trial. Yeah, all good, all good. So it was a good opportunity to do that. I'll probably, for the rest of my life, still hear Speen in the back of my head. But I'm glad they changed that, because she's a great actress. She was fine. She was not the problem. They just did not give her good direction. Hey, Gulja, do you really know nothing at all about your mother? That is the question. How does he have a mother? Because there's no there's no other Mamulja. So my thought was that he was just I don't know. We'll see. She also searched the system for information on residents, but the only Mamulja she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there, but she wasn't. Well, that you're here means she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it, unless he's a clone. Do you want to know your mother? I think so. Even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know her. So I want to try looking again, and if I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well, and I believe I speak for the others, too. Nod, nod, nod. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. Is Fiend his... She was the queen after all. Alright, thank you everyone. And who knows what she can do with her weird... Oop. Assuming neither memories nor records of Gululja's mother remain, we must cast as wide a net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Caelia, if you would make inquiries outside the outskirts, the rest of us will do the same in Solution Lane. You're just trying to get rid of me. Rude. Oh, actually, why don't I just... No, it's faster to do it this way. Anyway, welcome back to the... back from the ad break. Oh, this is cool. I like that it shows the arrow so you don't accidentally click the thing where you came from. Nice. There's a lot of good quality of life stuff added. No, thank you. Whatever you're buying, I'm not... Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. Hey, buddy. You're looking for a Mamulja woman? Oh, Gululja's mother. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zorolja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Tural Vidral had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zorolja assembled a party of warriors, and with them confronted and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear of the king's feat in the past. Battle with the Tural Vidral. Honestly, I think these are my least favorite types of quests. Sorry, but I've never heard of a Mamulja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Zoralja. You might have better luck talking to the people over at Tonawatuan settlement to the north of Everkeep, a place called Ueyawata. A resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another, or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kaniloka. Oh. Vanui! A Mamulja woman? Their people have never been a common sight around here. Why, the last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assumed they all returned to Tuliolol after the mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. So there was someone before the dome came down. Oh, we're going back to the back room. Okay. Interesting. But the kid is so young. The kid is so young though. I mean, we don't have an age, but like we don't have an age, but I don't know how old Mamuljas are. Like how old they, like what their lifespan is. Because like even if she was here when the dome came down and then she had the kid and died, the kid would be 30. Like, maybe her DNA could have been extracted or something. But honestly, I think he's a clone. Little Jaw has told me all. We've previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. Ah, so you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. Okay. So Zeralja brought a retinue of Landsguard to Yasulani, among whom was a female Mamulja. His mission was to rid the region of a Tural Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that this was the crisis every time it's going to be a whole thing. Wata. He's all resolved. I swear I can read. Some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We also heard stories about a settlement in Wata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zeralja made regular visits. So if he's 10? If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal. And if this Mamulja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact. Yueawata. Yue a what? Ah? Yue a what? Ah! I see, but what could Zeralja have been doing in that village? Having babies! I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Zeralja's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked at Origenics. He said that approximately... I don't know if you can hear that, but there is a dog just going bonkers out there. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep per the King's direct order. This is the first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the King's jurisdiction. I cannot speak. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. There's plenty to go on, even if the work there was classified. Any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So if we look into transportation records... Beep bop boop. Boop bop beep. There it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts at obfuscation, but large deliveries were being made to Ueawada, far too large for a mere village. Why is Uwe helping me? There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother was? I can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing! Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all of this out. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. Wink! So we'll be investigating this secret facility in Uwe then. And this time I want you to come along, Gulja. Give him a sword. Let's go. He can be the tank. Uwe is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the drift downs. Alright, thank you, Shale. Synchronized Lalafell walking. Where the heck are the drift downs? Yeah, it's weird. I think like it's one thing to follow the I can follow the pronunciation, but for some reason my mouth doesn't do what my brain is doing. It's like my brain is going through the pronunciation of it before my mouth can. Yeah, okay, so where the heck are we going? Oh, that's the drift downs, okay. Well, it also helps when it's spaced out, because when like a lot of letters are jumbled together, it becomes harder. I don't know why. Like, even if you like had typed out typed out the actual spelling but put spaces between between syllables, I probably would have had less difficulty. So I think we're approaching the dungeon, because I believe that was the name of the dungeon. And given that Darren is still here, it's probably the dungeon. Just waiting for the characters to load in. So the hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it'll be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright, be careful, everyone! Dang it. I was hoping to give him a sword and board and have him tank. Alright. We're gonna do this in duty support for a couple of reasons. Number one, me and Versus are both DPS, so I love you, Alphino.
I stand ever ready.
I love you, Alphino, but no. And I love Alize, but you're gonna steal my LB. And we're both casters, so absolutely not. Listen, I love Alphino, but his AI and duty support can be really frustrating. Like every time I do the Grand Cosmos with Alphino, he burns like 4 freaking items in the fire bit where like you're supposed to, so like it screws me over. Now to see if you remember how to play the game? No, it's time. Are you still rocking with Viper? Oh, that's right. I start with my motifs already there. That's like the best. That's the best thing because I love painting my motifs at the beginning of a fight. But tanks keep pulling before I can finish, and it's so irritating. We're not gonna rush this. Sometimes in duty support I'll move ahead and like try to force them to do big pulls, but honestly I kind of want to observe this location instead of trying to speed through it. Oh no, I missed my start present. I keep wanting to wait until... Did I just like forget how to play the game? What's happening? There. There. Where? Okay, we can... I mean, it's not terribly shocking that everything is lightning, given where we are. Are we just gonna be like in lightning land forever? Like the whole rest of the expansion is gonna be, hey, it's a lightning dungeon. Once we're done with the dungeon, I'm gonna have to BRB. Bet.
Hold on.
I'm wondering if they changed that. There wasn't any mention of changing it, but that seemed to fall off really quickly. This forest is quite lovely, though. I imagined before it got all lightning-y that it was really cool. I thought I could slide cast that. Man, that is one hell of a face, though. I gotta be real with y'all. I wonder where they're going with this. Like, what is this gonna lead to? Well, I can say one thing for certain. We didn't see a Mamuljaw in living memory. We know that for sure. So I feel like if her memory was there, we would have seen her. Like, if it turns out that, oh, her memory was there, but we just didn't see her because of... we miss each other. Then that kind of feels like a cop-out. It's infusing the rocks with aether. Ether. Okay, so that's gonna be... yeah. Oh, interesting! Okay. I had a feeling it was gonna be something like that. No, none of that, please. Quit it. Oh, this is anxiety inducing. No! Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I am begging you, Graha. I am begging you for heals. Thank God for my shield. Fuck. Okay, that got kind of stressful for a minute. I got a hat. What does it look like? That sure is a hat. I like it. It's just... it messes with my hair. What kind of research did they do here? Let's find out. We got some research notes. While His Majesty Zoralja is not the first to conceive of transferring a beast's soul into a person's body, safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man, so he has ordered us to make this conception a reality. He would bolster our military might and break through into the outside world. If our research will further this ambition, then perhaps it is worth pursuing. Okay, so that explains a lot. Now we'll continue to look at the research notes since it's GG support and I'm like, I'm not holding anybody up. Yeah, let's take care of this little pack. I could try to force a wall to wall, but I might miss some notes if we do that, so it's fine. There. 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 Research note. Our bodies are fragile vessels. Though the infusion of another person's soul confers strength and vitality, the soul of a beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in the subject. I suspect this is because primal instincts remain, and while a certain amount of bestial ferocity is expected, and dare I say welcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be to determine the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrolled mutation. And this is what led to all the Arcadian stuff, because, like, the fighters very much... Oh. Oh, why... What? Hi, Lem, welcome. There. Yep, there's Lem. Yep. You got it, Grahatia. You understand. Thank you so much, Lem.
Lem Gambino subscribed for 24 months. Thank you. I'm busy right now, but will be in later. Have fun with the new patch. Caelia 2 love.
Thank you. That's a whole 2 years. Thank you for 2 years. I appreciate you, Lem. Also, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Stream streak is like a whole thing to say. It's almost like Squeen Fiend. Another research note! Oh god. I didn't do my motifs, that's my bad. Why you so big? Oh, probably because of the bestial stuff.
There.
No! I hate when that happens. I'm not gonna waste
Now I'll show you.
my big guns when they're almost dead. Research note. The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We've experimented with fiends of great power, but mutations were observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. No better was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered irreparably, and he lost all capacity for rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of Viral Vidal, I struggle to see a path forward. An alternative approach must be considered. Oh. Oh, you are. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. Get rainbow dripped. Boop, boop, boop.
Take that!
You tell him. If the source of our failures thus far has been the inability of our bodies to process feral souls, what if we were to reverse the process by purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man's soul? Once still possessed of its own memories, we stand to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate, who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis, shall have the honor of being the first to transcend our meager limits. I must prepare his soul for extraction at once. I am getting the Laboratory and Undertale vibes from this. Like, even with the color palette, like, what? Oh, new earrings. Oh, I guess the earrings I have are better. Oh well. Overseer Kenny Loka. Kenny Loka? Slender Man? Or I'm looking at the hat. Hold on. I thought that was the head. I was like, what? You surrender your souls to King's Royal Drop. Do we have to? I really don't think we have to. Come forth, my dear souls. Do you know? Also, let me just get this out of the way. I'm gonna get hit. It's fine. It's less fine. Nope, it's not fine at all. Bah! Shitballs! I didn't realize I was gonna get fucked immediately. Who needs a limit break? It's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. Dark Souls? Wait, what? Getting the fuck out of that. The fuck out of that. 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 And that. And that. And that. Oh god. Oh god. Stop doing damage because I was so focused on moving.
Now I'll show you.
Discard the flesh. Extract the soul. No thank you. Oh, not this shit. Oh god. Oh god, I can't see.
Something special for you.
Whew. Thank god for the shield, honestly. Oh god, where are you? Shit. Please, please heal me. Please heal me. So we don't have to start over. Please. Ah.
Allow me.
Die, 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 die! Die, die, die! Die, die, die! Oh my god, that was stressful. Whoo! Yeah, that guy was pretty awful. Is that a storm? Ooh! That's cool as fuck! I'm gonna do the thing. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Remove the aggro, thank you.
No holding back.
Hey, you can handle this with the mod. You got this. You got this, Lamati. Rainbowed!
Hold still.
I'm stressing a little bit, not gonna lie. Something's wrong. Don't rush ahead. What was that roar? Did it come from inside the storm? Brace for a storm, storm. Don't mind me. Hey, come here. He's doing just fine. How do I keep interrupting myself?
Try this!
Yay! I'm gonna break bars full. Okay, it looks like we're coming up on the dungeon boss. What is it? I don't know anything. If they show... Banui? It is a Banui! Darren, is that you? Luni Piatti. New Darren lore just dropped? Okay. Wow, this is cool as shit. Wow, what a setup. Hi, Sin, welcome. Oh, it's an ongoing thing, okay. It's fine though, I'm good. Banui, Banui, Banui. Interesting. And also terrifying. Oh Jesus. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, this is... Wait, this is different. What? Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Gratia, save me. No! Where am I supposed to go? Ah! Why is it different? Okay, now we're doing this. Oh, I don't like this at all. I'm basically gonna just stay. Oh, I got hit anyway. Stay on Graha's heels, to be honest. What on earth? What the fuck? That's a hole. Oh shit. Oh no! What the fucking shit? Motherfuck! How am I supposed to survive that if no one's... if Graha's not healing me? The fuck? I keep moving too quickly.
Allow me.
Ah, that's... Gratia, save me, please. This is scary. This is fucking terrifying. Like, I am legitimately freaking out. Oh my god. I really wish I'd queued up for this. I'm gonna be honest. Oh god. Oh god. Damn it. I was too slow. Man. Please spread out more. I'm focusing on my own freaking shield. I'm not. Hi, Papa, Mustafa. I'm freaking out. Slapper. Gross. Thing is, I can't even like dash because I'll just dash right into the gross. Oh Jesus! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Fuck! Oh come on! Why? This is taking so long. I have less than an hour left on my timer, y'all.
This should do it!
Barely. This is insane, y'all. I really wish I had queued up with people. Where'd they go? Fuck! I can't see anybody. Oh, 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 oh. Wasted my shield.
Something special for you.
This should do it!
This is kind of ridiculous for a dungeon boss, I'm not gonna lie. No, 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 no. Why? Oh, you're freaking me out. Welcome back from ads. We're still here. We're so close. Come on, please don't. Please be nice. Please be kind.
Something special for you.
Please, please kill it. I'm so scared to limit break. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Oh, come on, get away from me, Cryle! I'm not standing in the stack. They can deal. I'm not dying.
I won't give up.
I'm not dying. Oh my god. That was so stressful. I'm sure it was much easier for you, but man, that was a lot. Fuck off, Darren. I'm getting out of here. That was so much. That was so much.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Vali Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility.
Yep.
The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
Oh, it's echo time! We haven't had an echo time in a while.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory,
This fucking guy.
our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you, buddy?
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
Hey, yo!
So, you've given him permission?
Teishalja, you will assist Kaniloka.
Teishalja.
As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project, or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliolal.
A
That I
kid?
believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Hey, yo!
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours.
Hey, yo!
That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Yo, this are on TD. Because I bet, like, before, like, the idea of trying to get with them was probably, like, super out of the question. But now we're the only two Mamulja, and there's only
Are
one
you
bed.
Caelia. Could she be my mother?
Help
Like
me,
the
Sep,
people
Val,
in
I'm
the
stuck.
outskirts said.
Stop.
Few Mamulja lived in Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Upiko women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Caelia there.
That's where we're going next then.
Y'all. Wish I could see into the past like you, then I could see people who are gone. Because there aren't any other Mamulja women here, for a long time I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. But when I visited Tuliolal and saw some, I was finally able to picture her in my mind. And one day, I hope I can see what she actually looked like as well. I don't think I'm ever gonna do that duty support again. I am so sorry. That was rough. That was so rough. There was so much moving around in that fight, and Graha does not heal you if he's like doing mechanics. Even if he's not moving. And it's like, help. Help. Help me. Help me. Anywho, I am going to BRB very briefly. So enjoy the clips. Hi, bye, wife. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. So yeah, I'm sorry, my brain just went. You know what I mean? Alright, I will be back in 3 to 5-ish minutes. Hang tight, enjoy the clips. I'll see you shortly. Hey everybody, I am back. Thank you for waiting. So yeah, I keep having to relearn this lesson over and over, and that lesson is that post-patch dungeons are always way more difficult and unforgiving. And when you're in duty support, where like one mistake basically makes you have to start the fight over, duty support isn't great. Because the dungeons in like the main expansion, like the 0.0 patches, don't get that hardcore. And while I don't mind difficulty, having to start over is always, for again, like one mistake, is always like a frustrating endeavor. Okay, let me take a sip of my drink, and then we will continue. While we've discerned the purpose of the research conducted here, the traces of it that remain might afford us greater insight to what became of it. Let us take a look around for information as well as a way to the upper level. Oh, I can't use mounts in here. We were able to use mounts in the other thing. In like previous instances like this. Like when we went to the void and stuff. This can be seen behind the gate. Okay. Security panels nearby. Perhaps a verification will open the way. We need... Couldn't... Galulja be the verification? I'm not seeing anything yet. Test subject's journal. They're recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Soul transferred a few days ago. I can write good. Yes, I am good. Very good. Getting hard to control strength. Today, bit offhand defeater. Cannot help it. So strong. Hungry. Always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat. Am eater. Must eat. That's what I'm going to say when I'm hungry from now on. I am eater. Must eat. See, I didn't see any, like, any things I could interact with in that other circle. I don't know why. Thanks for the staff. Verification key! So that one circle did not have anything. It was just a waste of my time. Seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go. I wish I could set the text to auto advance in voice cutscenes, but not auto advance in voiceless cutscenes. That would be one hell of a quality of life update. So this is the observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar, but this is a far cry from the temple that held Valigarmanda. All the machinery appears to still be in operation. I expect there are auxiliary systems in place to ensure that monitoring can continue even in emergencies. The warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal's failure, most likely. For our blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Right then. Let's see if we can find some clues about Galulja's mother. I think I can use this terminal. Shale taught me how. There's so much data. I don't know what we should look at. Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name Caelia. I brought up a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. Caelia, Administrator of Experimental Treatments Research Logs. This sounds good, doesn't it? Chances are the data is encrypted, and even if not, it will take considerable time to go through it all. Then let us take it with us to the back room and have Shale analyze it. Agreed. Alright, I'll transfer it to the storage device I brought. There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for the both of us. I wonder if she ended up being one of the experiments. That seems like the obvious direction of this, right? And here we are. The authorities will doubtless wish to be informed about the facility and its contents. But first things first, let us deliver the data to Shale. I guess I should just teleport. I feel like we're about to learn something fucky. Or something fucky is gonna happen. Probably both. And something just doesn't feel right. Back to the back rooms. Welcome back. Galulja has already given me the storage device. There looks to be a wealth of data, all of which is encrypted, so I'll need time to process everything. In that case, Alize and I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people. Their mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I finish my work. Thank you. We'll see you again soon. Another quest complete. I wonder how many more. Alize isn't wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the Turali remember a time before they were dependent on the Sol system, but even they're unsettled and wondering aloud if they'll have the chance to reunite with old friends and family before they pass on. With good reason, too. The journey home will be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folk who have been leaving for Tural, ones with no elders to care for. Word of that problem has reached us in Tuliolal. My brother is doing all he can to see the Jacques Tural Railroad restored to operation so the people may come and go more freely. Unfortunately, the tracks only go so far as Vanguard, so some traveling by foot will still be necessary. Even so, the railroad would make things a slight easier. How long before it's back in service? I couldn't say. When I left for this visit, Koana seemed reluctant to make promises. But while Shale's working on the data, we could go and see the state of it for ourselves. To Shaloni Station, then. I'll make sure to keep Koana informed. Let's go see what we can learn. Hi, not Magnus. Thou resolve, and Caelia Mer to boot. That's me! What can I do you for? Oh yeah, I forgot they all have Western accents. We're hoping for some good news about the railroad. There's an increasing number of people looking to return to Tural that can't make the journey on foot. I see. As it happens, the Vow of Reason is also on his way here to take stock of the situation. Ah, scratch the on his way. Well, I'll be Goomba's uncle. Hey, yo? Gasp! Did our little Bun Bun finally outgrow his old clothes? Stop that. As you well know, my previous attire was that of a gleaner, and I have chosen a different path. It was time for a change. You still got that backpack, though. You hear about the railroad, too? It was in part for my sake that the original Dawn Blazer was sacrificed, so I felt it only right that I assist with its replacement. Speaking of which, I assume Lamati has explained the growing urgency of the need. What have you to report? The new locomotive was on track for completion, but we're having difficulty pulling her into the station, in a matter of speaking. You see, when we used the Dawn Blazer to get into the dome, urgency outweighed all other considerations, but now we're back to the original problem. How to run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of Meva Hetsuan. That's right. That was a whole thing. That is the Ronik. Though the Hetsarum that follow them are none too pleased about their Hetso being spooked by the noise of the locomotive either. The solution I've devised to quieten the railroad should address that complaint. But a silent train presents a different danger. The Ronik will need to be deterred from wandering across the tracks. And I suppose we can't just blow the whistle at them or they'll panic and be put off their grazing again. Weren't the railroads plotted to avoid the Ronik's preferred grazing areas, though? It's odd that they're getting close in the first place. The Ronik's grazing patterns have shifted since the tracks were laid. I'm not certain why, but I need to ask the people of Mewahetsuan for their insight. As the major proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter, and I too would hear what the Hetsuro have to say about it. They are the ones most affected, after all. I believe it would be best to begin by consulting their leader, Huato. The rest of you can accompany us to the Hetsuro encampment if you like. Let's go! Listen, I can barely speak words that I do know. Ignore that other quest. I need to do Tender Valley still on this character. That is a later thing. Just waiting for everybody to load. I don't know if I have the setting. Must be on character settings, that would be why it's not here. Is there a bard playing a flute or something nearby? What the? Vow of resolve, vow of reason. I bid you welcome to our camp, but what brings you all the way to Mawehetson? Thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns the matter of the Jacques Tarot Railroad. Let me explain things off screen so I don't have to say it out loud. You too have noticed the Ronik's unexpected change in behavior then. One sec. Normally, we'd expect the Ronik to keep to their favorite grounds nearby for a while yet, and yet despite a thorough search, we haven't found anything wrong with the quantity or quality of the grazing in those areas. Yet they refuse to keep to where they usually would, instead pushing westward towards your railroad. I certainly see no cause for this unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow. As any two Hetsuro would, I suppose. As you may have surmised, I am of Hetsuro descent. My parents traveled with the Ronik as well, though I myself have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a babe, you see, during such a migration. One of many sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle, I am forced to assume. A chance encounter with a kind Peru merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stall keeper in Tuliola's markets, and that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Namati came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. Actually, it didn't happen quite like that, Kona, but we don't need to get into it. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. Truly, I have never heard of the Ronique choosing a path so arduous as to force such a terrible decision, nor any had thought of willingly leaving their own flesh and blood behind. There must have been some exceptional circumstance. I cannot say. The idea of following in their footsteps that I might better make excuses for the actions never much appealed to me. Ooh, damn, okay. Even if it might help you better understand the Ronique's current behavior? As is so often the case, you are correct. Though my discomfort with the Hetsuto way may arise from fear of reopening old wounds, rather than blind fervor for innovation, it will nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes. And to refuse to learn what one of our country's treasured traditions would make me a poor Dawn servant indeed. Please, teach me of the Ronique and what they mean to you. I promise to listen with an open mind. We would be delighted. In the meantime, your companions are welcome to look around. Will you learn of the Hetsuto culture with me? I should like to approach this with the fervent curiosity that you and my sister share, but it would be useful to know whether I am, doing it correctly. Okay. Can it be a voice cutscene? Then it's settled. You'll learn more of the Ronique and we'll have a look around the plains, and perhaps in the process we'll find the answers we seek. Bye. The quickest way to learn about our way of life is to do as we do. I hope you're not above manual labor. Oh boy. I am not the most experienced, I'm ashamed to admit, but I shall put forth every effort. That's all we ask. Take these tools. Now, introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy and ask if you can help. They'll be happy to teach you what to do in exchange for another pair of hands to do it. Let us meet back here later to share what we learned. Stop teasing me with the wings, I want them. Many portions are shaggy and tangled. This one's fur is a bit overgrown, but a good brushing should thin it out. Would you like to give it a try? You'll need the right tool for the job, mind you. A comb of the type you're used to would get lost in the tangle, like as not. We'll use the brush. Ashpedo sent the Ronique brush with you, did he? I'll like him. Now, just run it through one little patch at a time, gently. I love doing manual labor as the hero of the world and the universe. Well done! With less excess fur, our friend here will be more comfortable in the afternoon heat and less susceptible to illness. Comb coat also makes it easier for us to identify injuries should the need arise. I'm afraid I finished my task for the time being, but since you're so eager to learn about our way of life, why don't I tell you a bit about our migration customs? If you're here, you likely know that the Ronique are Hetso, are guides that we travel with through the turning of the seasons. We trust them to lead us to fertile lands with all we need to survive. But you may not know that sometimes the herd splits into two, bound for different paths. On those occasions, we Hetero also must part with half of our number. You may think it's strange and a stressful custom, but over the years it has seen us visit new lands and broaden our horizons as a people. This too is the custom of the Hetzel. Maybe they're being drawn to the dome? Somehow? This won't do. The wind will go right through it, and me without my needle and sinew. Have a mending kit. Oh, these are precisely what I needed. I should be able to patch up the covering now. Given how often we pack up and reassemble our tents, they're bound to get the occasional tear. Fortunately, the Ronik hide they're made of is durable enough that we generally needn't worry. You're learning of the Hetero way of life, are you? I may have a thing or two to share, but rather than talking your ear off, let me test your powers of deduction. I find answers much easier to recall later if I arrived at them myself. Ahem. Our Hetzel provide us with something that we use in medicines. Poultices and soap to drive away pests and to sustain our fires. What is it? Bones? Both horns and hooves have cores of bone, and we use all of these materials, albeit primarily in tent poles, instruments, and the like. It's not quite the answer I was looking for. Are we looking for poop? Is it dung again? This game has so much poop in it. Sounds like there's a story there, but that is indeed the correct answer. We've discovered myriad uses for Ronin chips over time, each a boon to our way of life. Where there is a need, our Hetzel always provide. It's poop. This game has so much poop. The amount of times you have to like go pick up poop is wild. It's like it's almost Cult of the Lamb levels of poop. You smell the grass and the wind, which is a good thing, I promise. You could nearly be mistaken for one of us, if a bit on the short side. I have to wonder how Valkona is getting on. I assumed he would be reluctant to get his hands dirty, but it seems his wish to understand us was sincere. Ah, there he is now. Apologies for my tardiness. I was tasked with grazing the Ronik and ended up rather far afield. I found myself wandering hither and thither at my companion's inclination. To force us back to the trail seemed inappropriate. But how is your own work? Have you anything to share? Yes, I feel the truth of this myself. While I was hesitant to leave my fate to the whims of the Hetzel rather than tread man-made paths, I arrived where I was meant to be all the same. Mine is not the only way, though at times I lack the experience to know otherwise. My inability to conceive how a decision might be right does not mean that it is wrong. My parents had a duty to the Ronik as they did to me, and so I wonder if their leaving me behind was not so selfish an act as I once believed. I have no way to know, of course, and regardless, this has no bearing on our present concerns. We are here in service to the people of Tyrol, after all. But did Wuklama tell him that she met her biological dad? Because he seemed to think that she was just abandoned, and it wasn't quite like that. I'll endeavor to remain curious, especially where the Hetzel are concerned. I'm glad to hear that, Valkona. You're welcome among our herd any time. Me, me, me. I do find it interesting that I'm getting Night World silver pieces. Which makes sense in quests in the dome, but outside the dome? Oh, is this going to be a voice cutscene? Oh, I guess not. Oh, now how did it go? I believe I finally understand the significance of the Hetzel. They nourish the Hetzaru as they grow and provide warmth and companionship in a harsh and unpredictable world. They are the equal of any man, not beasts to be tamed. Moreover, Ronique are sensitive. Though we may treat their injuries or brush their coats to keep them hale, they must ever be free to follow their instincts and seek lands where they might thrive. The Hetzaru would never cage them, and neither should we. To control their migratory patterns or capture those who wander too close to the tracks is out of the question. Then what do you do? Then it is particularly important to advance our original line of inquiry. Fortunately, we were able to visit the Ronique's once favored grazing grounds. As we are told, the grass looks fine, but the place is too quiet. It's not just the Ronique, even the birds and the field mice have fled. We did encounter one pack of Drazarappers, but they looked to be passing through in a hurry. Typically, that sort of behavior in the fauna would be associated with natural disasters. Earthquakes, landslides, and the like. Though the Hetzaru would surely put two and two together were the cause geological, I measured the area's aether to be certain. There was indeed nothing to suggest recent environmental disruption, but I did notice one anomaly. A strong etheric signature to the east, moving across the plain, albeit slowly. An etheric signature? What do you think, Kona? Given where we are, I believe we are dealing with a powerful beast, a predator perhaps, given the local fauna's behavior. What's your Vidral? One of the raptors we saw looked like it had a bite taken out of its tail by something with very large fangs. It couldn't be a true Hetzel? True Hetzel? Ronique Reaver, in the common tongue. Our people have several names for such creatures. Fangs that steal Hetzel in the night is another evocative one. Ronique can fend off many predators with their horns, but not the Turuetzo. Their scales are tough as adamant, and neither horn nor arrow can pierce them. A well-toothed carnivore with an unusually tough hide. I cannot recall any such fauna in this region. They usually roam the wilds in the northeast, and most herds keep well clear of them. I can't tell you why this one is so far from home and its pack both. Probably because it's hungry. In any case, I believe the source of the Ronique's consternation is clear, as is our next move. We must drive this reaver away that they might return to their grazing lands in peace. Never fear. We will make certain that the beast threatens you no more. So the trial's gonna be another big animal? The Ronique Reaver is a clear threat to the local population. We cannot allow it to roam unchecked. But it won't do for us to go running off in search of it without having made proper preparations, and if others returning from across the plain have spotted it, they may be able to inform us of its recent behavior and where it might be found. Oh, it's gonna be it's gonna be a solo duty. Okay. Gonna be a solo duty. But at least progress gets saved, I guess. And if I die, I can switch to very easy, I guess. In fact, if I die, I will probably do that.
Help! Oduruhetsu is coming this way!
Oh, it's like the double T is like a do. It's like a doodle. Doodle.
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety.
Ronek.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
I've been saying
I
Ronek
suggest you
this whole
remain
time.
here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
The fake American accents keep getting me. Alright. Were you fighting? It's gonna be saved at certain points. Is this gonna be like a roleplay thing?
Make haste! We must protect the Ronek!
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
There's some.
There they are!
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
Aww. They're trembling. Snowfall.
That herd should be alright. Let's look for stragglers.
Alright, let's get
The
to it
Ronek
then.
are to rally too. None shall be left behind. There must be something up ahead. Come!
Alright, let's go, let's go. No, leave them alone!
These are no match for the likes of us.
In a panic was clearly an understatement.
Welcome home, Violet.
More are coming!
Leave them alone! Oh. Was there a tether I didn't see? Hey. Leave them alone, you bitch.
You're mine!
Love you too, Violet. Hey, hey.
All or nothing, then.
Leave them alone. Yeah, get fucked.
It seems that did the trick.
For the fodder, at least. But where's...
Where's the big boy? There's the big boy. Oh shit, that's cool as
Look
fuck.
there! We've got a big one coming!
That's what she said.
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs. That's a
Still-
Rona Griever, and no mistake.
Still not as terrifying as the bunny. No, leave him alone.
There! That one there! Not so fast!
No, not the glasses. What are you doing? You are not a tank.
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the Hetso!
New protagonist just dropped.
Kona! Are you alright?
He needs new glasses.
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety!
There. You've nothing to fear.
Right! Let's finish the job!
Alright, so I guess this isn't the trial. I don't even know if there is a trial. I don't know what I'm...
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer!
Damn, dude. Kelowna's gotten real intense.
You'll find the vow of reason is not without resolve. Right on them.
Damn it! Not even a scratch!
Buy me some time to think, will you?
Yeah, the damage is not very much.
And I will find it.
Sailor Mercury this bitch, Kelowna.
Keep it busy. I need time.
Right. Go for the legs.
Legged. Working on it. Like... okay. Leg. Man, I can't believe we're still working on the leg.
Now we just have to keep it pinned. Get thinking, Kona!
A protective current of ether. But whence does it flow?
Have you checked the butthole? Get up, butthole. No, seriously, have you checked its cloaca?
I've got it! One well-placed piercing round to the chest, and... you're done for!
Hey, yo. Damn, okay.
That stem the flow of protective ether.
There's nothing stopping us now! Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me.
Okay, that was a little weird. Oh, damn it. Get hammered, bitch! That sounds... That sounds a bit familiar. Wait.
We must disperse that ether ere the river recovers it!
We running into it? Okay.
This is going to hurt.
Gimme. Hey, Nicole, welcome. Woo! I was taking some damage towards the end there. Do love Kona getting his moment.
We did it.
You did.
The Etso, are they?
The Ronek have all made it to Mehua Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats. But the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
Okay, I was really mispronouncing that.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Bow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetso.
I mean...
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again.
Oh, the music stopped. We're gonna get...
Still haven't forgotten the last one. And it's been more than 20 years now.
Oh god, what's...
I had come as a trader to the camp in Lozeni Hetta. A camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
Oh.
Lozeni Hetta. That's where the Pelu Pelu trader found me as a babe.
Oh.
Please, Can you tell me what you saw?
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a Reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos. I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic, thinking only of getting as far away as possible. But even in my panicked state, I could not help but notice the young couple racing the other way, toward the fell creature.
Oh no.
We're distracted, I heard one cry. Save our son! Save the Hetzel! After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Rodak thunder. I ran and ran. And as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast.
Oh, fuck.
Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
You didn't save him, though?
And what became of their child?
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself.
Mm.
All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone.
Oh, man.
And now that I am done, servant, all of Tuliyola is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
That's really sweet. I'm still waiting for, like, something crazy to happen. I don't know what. To know that the Hetzel are safe is more than enough, yet would it be wrong to hope that in protecting them, we also avenge my parents? It is the least I owe to them after all this time. Caelia, thank you for standing by me as Dawn's servant and as the often perfect man beneath the mantle. Now let us return our attentions to the matter we came here to address, shall we? We have removed the root cause of the Roneks straying from their favorite grazing and obtained the tools to devise an additional precautionary measure, a silent whistle, as it were. This whistle must be capable of emitting pulses of aether strong enough that they will shy away from the tracks on instinct, yet not so strong as to drive them into a panic. If we can achieve this, It'll be a far sight better than the traditional whistle. More effectiveness and less stressful for the creatures themselves. Alright. Let us return to Shaloni Station and begin work on it. Then, Walika and his crew will doubtless be relieved to finally have a solution. Okay. I mean, I'm glad we're finding solutions to problems, but I really feel like something is gonna drop. Like, we're learning of Kona's family. Of Garulja's mom. You look pleased about something. Good news for the railroad, I take it? So the Ronic were avoiding a predator. Smart ones they are. And Val Kona's not too bad himself, what with this whistle idea. Sit tight, we'll have this train on the tracks before you know it. Sit tight? Sure. How long am I sitting tight? Because this doesn't feel like a very quick thing. It seems like there needs to be some R&D. But okay. Choo-choo, bitch.
Whoa! She looks as good as new!
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliolal. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly.
True.
Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel. And we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us.
I'm surprised
However
that...
grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
I'm surprised that, like, that was such a quick thing. I feel like that would have taken some research and development to make the whistle.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through her paces.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Yeehaw, choo-choo! I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. That's pretty fucking quiet.
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Now, to test our whistle.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
Huh.
It's moving away.
And it's not freaking out.
Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
A roaring success! In a quiet way, like.
A, whispering success.
Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is back in service.
Yay! Trains! Wait, can I actually use the train? I would like to be able to use the train. For a while there, we were real worried that we'd never get the railroad running again. But now that the test drive was such a success, we can breathe easy and start hauling people to and from the dome. First Shaloni and then the continent. Watch out, Shaktaral, here we come. I share the sentiment, but we've got a mountain of work ahead of us to ensure smooth operations. Time to get back to it. The efforts of all here today have not gone unnoticed. Once more, I thank you. As for our own work, I trust you can handle the matters in Alexandria, Lemity? Me. Crossroads. Okay, the final quest of the patch. Well, it's possible the Shale's made some headway by now, and regardless, we should spread word that the railroad's been restored to service. Shale, what do you have her working on? Things and stuff. Gulda's mother. I'd feel the same in his shoes. Have felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. There's no cause to look at me like that. The Kaikiwa we met may have only been a simulacrum, but her memory was real. Oh, the little keychain! I just noticed that. I needn't search for what she left behind because she left it with me, and I will carry it always. Speaking of things you're carrying, is that a teeny tiny Kakiwa? What? No. It is merely a token from Alexandria. Our friends in Oblivion would not take no for an answer, and I thought it as good a souvenir as any. Whatever you say. For what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her with you on your travels. Are they marketing it in real life, though? Yes, well, you're off to the dome now, aren't you? I thought I might join you for a time, see if there's aught I can do for the people there. Much change though it is, I still consider it my home. Of course, we can give you the full story on the way. Well, we're on our last quest, so... Back to Solution 9. I don't think we're getting... I can't imagine that we're getting a trial when we're at this quest at this point. But I do imagine we're gonna get the usual like barrage of cutscenes. Like we've had solo duties and a dungeon. Usually that means you're not getting a trial. Which is more than fine. But if we're on the last quest, it's probably just gonna be like basic questies things. Me. Hey, Graha. A simple yet elegant solution, and thus is the railroad back in operation. Meanwhile, Shale has nearly finished processing the data. She will be able to share her findings with us imminently. Uh-oh, here she is. I'm interrupting something, I gather. They said when Shola came to see me that she would probably monopolize my time, so here we go. Why, Shola, what brings you here? I've seen enough of the Gate and Skydeep Sea Note for now, so I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. While there, I thought I would do well to have the company of an expert on Electrope. Oh, you're here for Shale? Okay, never mind. I'd like to take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we've finished here. Lest you fear I've forgotten, once I've made headway with living memory, though key in your keeping shall be the next subject of my scrutiny. And what you gonna do? Uh-oh.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit.
Oh.
But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Taishul Jah herself. While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
Okay. What you gonna fuck me up with now?
Several audio files will now play in sequence.
Several cutscenes will now play in sequence. I see what you did there.
My name is Taishul Jah, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose. Mother? Officially I am, was, a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuliolal. joined Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within and reunited with my commander.
There's only one bed.
How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja? I admired him. His incontestable strength. His unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions.
Yeah, I bet.
I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him.
Oh god, not the parasocial relationship.
His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew.
Yikes.
The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire.
Oh god.
Today. It should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If you could see him, embrace him. Surely that would be enough.
Oh my god.
So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
My... No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I?
Did you not get taught the birds and the bees?
Raise a child, be of
Oh, come on.
I don't. I can't. No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all.
My fucking god.
He'll come around. We'll be a happy family.
Girl.
Kaniluka's shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where I do.
That's all of them.
God, if I didn't think he was an asshole before.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
So what happened to her?
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamachi. Father and mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
I want to queue up Forever Keep so I can beat him up again. What an asshole. For no freaking reason. Like, I'm sure he has, like, daddy trauma. But still, what did you think would happen? You fucked around and found out, my dude. Literally. Oh, Jesus. I can't help but feel like the communication was the worst. Did they even talk? Like, there was an egg. Like, what? Anyway, it's better to know a profound response for one so young. I wish he didn't have to be. Gululja is indeed wide beyond his years. He's standing right there. Yet one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. 'Tis fortunate that he has you. Thank you, Shale. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. Well, it's not the whole story. Something happened after that. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, Gululja. If you remember one thing, remember that. Now then, having shared what I can at present, I'm ready to head to Living Memory when you are. I'm planning to be thorough, so we will need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell. A word before you leave. Our network's already spreading word of the railroad. We expected people would be clamoring to get on the first train back. Yet the reaction's been the polar opposite. Scant few seem to incline to depart Alexandria anytime soon. What? When we spoke before, you said many from Tuliola were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they were concerned about getting through Vanguard? If so, we should take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start at Lay Node 9. Okay, that recording was pretty fucky, but I still feel like something really fucky is gonna happen still. Like any minute. It's gonna get fucky. Don't make that face. Don't make that face, Versus. Don't do it. Stop it. Cease. I will say I'm surprised that he actually had like an actual mom. I was certain that like he was a product of Sphene. I'm glad he's not, because of the implications of that. But I'm still concerned. There may still be people gathering in Praxis Park. Let's try there first. Freaking out, y'all.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Oh god. Oh god. What's it gonna be?
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
A random what?
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zoraljar's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Okay, calm down. You're gonna just start a panic.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
I fucking knew it. Fuck off. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Her crown was her regulator.
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset and I don't know what to do!
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things aright.
Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it.
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever.
He's he did something. Oh my god.
Gussin, you were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
Fuck off. I hate
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? for Her Majesty. What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria.
I love being gaslit. It's my favorite.
Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed?
How fucking...
This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
Oh my god, I'm about...
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution.
I hate it. I hate it.
All of us shall be made endless. I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like.
I was actually surprised it didn't go there during the actual story.
Are at present not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral! The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
I swear to fucking God. Okay.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down. And then we'll talk.
I'm the warrior of Light Witch. I'm not going to let this shit stand. Don't you sneer at me, you asshole. Fucking AI piece of shit. Man, I'm angry. We only caught the proclamations from a distance, but I can tell you that the message about neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity. It couldn't have been Sphene. She should have been destroyed when the Meso terminal shut down. Without a single Alexandrian to bear witness, presented with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, 'tis no surprise that they would choose to believe she's alive. What is troubling, however, is their denial that the funeral was held in her honor. 'Tis as if their memories have been erased. Shocking. Given that the members of Oblivion remain unaffected, that was likely the work of the regulators, but by whose design? Someone smart enough to play at being the Queen of Reason. In that guise, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria will be on her side. At first I thought it was her aide, but he generally looked like he was being brainwashed too. We need to find out who she really is. While I agree wholeheartedly, we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have. We must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. Yo. Okay, so there's gonna be cutscenes after this, I'm sure. This shit's terrifying. Meanwhile, in living memory...
Oh, where am I?
Oh God. Is this who I think it is?
My people? Are they safe?
Wait.
Why am I...
Oh, Jesus. Y'shtola. What's going on, Y'shtola? What the fuck? That's it? That's the fuck? Oh my God. I think that's the shortest post patch quest cutscene I've ever seen. Like, usually at the end of a patch you'll get like 2 cutscenes, 2 or 3, to be like, this is happening over here, and this is happening over here, and this is happening over here. We get that, and that's it? I have so many fucking questions that will not get answered until the next patch. Like the next full patch, not the... Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. Thanks, Squeenix. Appreciate you.